Now to the mining tax. It's passed the Parliament, but that hasn't stopped the brawling. In one corner is big miner Andrew Forrest. In the other, the mining union and the Gillard government. The billionaire has attacked the tax as a political charade. The union has launched an ad campaign supporting the tax, demanding the big miners give something back, as Emily Stewart reports.
It's time to put something back.
That's the new catch cry from the mining union. Its new ad campaign has hit the airwaves, demanding big miners give something back to bush communities.
They actually support the tax because they want the projects. If you don't have the tax, then you don't have the Regional Infrastructure Fund. If you don't have the tax, you don't have the increase in superannuation. And if you don't have the tax, then you don't get a reduction in company taxes for small businesses.
But at the National Press Club, Fortescue founder Andrew Forrest says his company is putting something back with Indigenous employment opportunities. But he was quick to slam the mineral resources rent tax.
It's a tax on juniors, tax on explorers, tax on exactly the part of the economy you want to encourage. And it lets off the big guys who are funding an advertising campaign. Well done, Wayne.
And he claims that Fortescue will actually pay almost zero tax.
I would say we'll pay between $0 and $50 million of MRRT sometime in the next 5 years.
And some analysts agree. They say it points to a significant revenue shortfall.
It was just the interests of the big companies. And we've had comments from Xstrata within the last 24 hours where management have actually said they're going to be better off under the tax.
Under the Gillard government's plan, companies making less than $50 million profit will be exempt from the mining tax. However, Gavin Wentz says when the tax comes in, all small to medium miners will find it more difficult to borrow money.
They are high risk, and the impact of the mining tax, it has raised the risk profile of Australia. For smaller companies in a post-GFC world, it's very, very difficult for them to get funding for starters. Now, if they can get funding with the added risk of the mining tax as far as international investors are concerned, that financing is going to be more expensive.
For now, the mining tax is a done deal, but billionaire Forrest says he'll fight on in the High Court.